Council में बदल कले तिमना international अदालत अनाकाश में बदल कले तिमना international joint conference for healthcare professions अमी conference अफेशम के रस्मियाती बेफना हमें अफगानिस्तान में टका मिहार हमें conference अफेशम में बनी तैयार हो कुछ कले तेरेगा अमी conference का शर्फर में हमारे रसूल जमहूरी आगे आमी कमलों conference में और होला बड़ा करने वाले अदालत कुरे में समा मिफाह कुरे फदें अमी conference अमी कोरिया में गेंदनी तीन दो के मुद्दता Gotong hating ashen noe mi tinduo mi conference across roads Maldives ka Korea gendane mi conference ka राज्य हिमेने हैं जुमला नुआ गाँव में कंपेयर वायर का तो से तेंगा बैवरी मी कॉन्फ्रेंस का अंपायर बड़ा गन्नवा कम फाह को लवे मी कॉन्फ्रेंस का एक ही मशवरा तक आदि कीनोट स्पीकर उनके स्पीच तविस कुरिया गेंदो मंग हम चेफ बवे मी कॉन्फ्रेंस बाला लायर का मी कॉन्फ्रेंस के हम राज्य पेरुगे सिही दायरा का मसे के कुराबा पे फुलुंग इतना कंग इब्बे मी सिही दायरा का पेनु कुरा बेस्ट प्रैक्टिस तक के एकम के एम हो गया मालूमात तक हिस्सा को एक कमा गुले को तुम मशवरा तक कुरिया केंद्र मटका कुरिया केंद्र कॉन्फ्रेंस अदे मी कॉन्फ्रेंस के मैं अगर मकसद की सिही दायरा का पेन कुरंग एम रंगल को इतना अदे गुले एक कमा गुले को हम मिफाह कुरे फदे हम मशवरा तक कुरमा अदे एक बेफुलुंग के ख्याल तक हो तुम मी कॉन्फ्रेंस का हम राज्य के थ्रू हम एक ही काम तो हो गए अमी बैवरिंग मी पैर बड़ा करना वाका फाक कर ले अदे मी हाँ साब अनुति बेफना हमें मेरा स्मिया तो कहने ना
Madam Sajida Mohammed, First Lady of the Republic of Maldives.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كل آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين صدق الله العظيم.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, and a very good morning to everyone. My name is Yanal Isa, and I'll be your MC for today. On behalf of the organising committee, the EBP Champions Maldives, and the Maldivian Nurses Association, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the 3rd International Joint Conference for Healthcare Professionals, IJCHP, held here at Crossroads Maldives from the 7th to 9th July 2026. This conference brings together healthcare professionals, researchers, educators, policymakers, students and industry leaders from the Maldives and around the world under the theme Evidence, Education and Empowerment, Leading Healthcare for Sustainable Impact. Over the next 3 days, we will share knowledge, showcase innovative research, strengthen international collaborations, and explore practical solutions that advance evidence-based healthcare, improve health outcomes, and contribute to sustainable health systems. To commence our proceedings with blessings, the opening ceremony began with the recitation of verses from the Holy Quran by Ms. Aishat Malak Sinan. Today, we are deeply honoured to be in the presence of the First Lady of Republic of Maldives, Madam Sajida Mohammed. Your Excellency, your presence reflects your commitment to education, research, and the advancement of healthcare in the Maldives. We are truly grateful that you are here today to celebrate this important occasion. We also extend a warm welcome to the Honourable Minister of Health, Family and Welfare, Ms. Gila Ali, the Honourable Minister of State and Members of Parliament, senior government officials, leaders of professional healthcare organisations, international keynote speakers, university representatives, sponsors and conference partners, distinguished presenters, delegates and students, and members of the media. Your presence highlights the importance of collaboration in shaping the future of healthcare through evidence, education, and leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. We look forward to 3 inspiring days of learning, collaboration, and professional development. To all our international delegates visiting Maldives for the first time, we extend a very warm welcome to you and to our beautiful island nation. We hope you enjoy both the conference and the renowned Maldivian hospitality. To those who have visited us before, welcome back. We are delighted to have you with us once again and hope your stay is both enjoyable and memorable. Today, we are privileged to welcome more than 200 participants representing organisations from the Maldives, Australia, the Netherlands, India, Thailand, China, Sri Lanka, and Indonesia. Your participation demonstrates the growing international commitment to strengthening evidence-based healthcare through collaboration, research, and education. On behalf of the organising committee, thank you for being part of this important event. Before we continue, I would like to express our sincere appreciation to the First Lady of the Republic of Maldives, Madam Sajida Mohammed, for taking the time from your busy schedule to join us at this distinguished scholarly gathering. Your presence today reflects your commitment to education and your passion for strengthening the healthcare system of the Maldives. And your encouragement inspires healthcare professionals, educators, researchers, and students alike as we work together to improve health outcomes through evidence-based practice. Your Excellency, thank you for honouring us with your presence. We would also like to extend our sincere appreciation to the Honourable Minister of Health, Family and Welfare, Ms. Gila Ali, for your continued support, guidance, and commitment to advancing healthcare in the Maldives. The theme of this year's conference, Evidence, Education and Empowerment, Leading Healthcare for Sustainable Impact, reflects our shared vision of building a healthcare workforce that is informed by evidence, strengthened through education, and empowered to lead positive change. Over the next 3 days, delegates will engage in keynote presentations, scientific sessions, workshops, panel discussions, and networking opportunities designed to foster collaboration, exchange ideas, and showcase best practices from across the region and beyond. We are confident that the knowledge shared throughout this conference will inspire innovation, strengthen professional partnerships, and contribute meaningfully to improving healthcare delivery. It is now my pleasure to invite the conference co-chair and president of the Maldivian Nurses Association, Ms. Mariam Shafana Hussain, to deliver the welcome address.
Thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. All praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, whose mercy and guidance have enabled us to gather here today in the spirit of learning, collaboration, and service. Honorable Chief Guest, Her Excellency, Madam First Lady Sajda Mohammed, Honorable Minister of Health and Welfare, Ms. Geela Ali, leaders of our healthcare institutions, valued sponsors and partners, members of our scientific and organizing committees, our dedicated volunteers, distinguished speakers, delegates, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our conference. It is my great honor on behalf of the Maldivian Nurses Association, EBP Health Champions and the organizing committee to warmly welcome you to the 3rd International Joint Conference for Healthcare Professionals, IJCHP 2026. Your presence here reflects a shared commitment to one purpose: to improve healthcare through evidence, education, partnership, and leadership. We are especially honored to welcome delegates from across the Maldives and around the world whose knowledge, experience, and perspectives enrich our gathering. This year's theme, Evidence, Education, and Empowerment, Leading Healthcare for Sustainable Impact, is more than a conference theme. It is a call to action. It reminds us that sustainable healthcare is built when we invest in people, embrace innovation, and work together across professions and borders. As healthcare professionals, we have the privilege and responsibility of serving humanity. Every patient we care for, every student we mentor, every policy we influence, and every piece of research we publish has the potential to improve lives. When we learn together, we lead better. When we collaborate, our impact extends far beyond our individual institutions. Together, today, we also mark a special milestone for the Maldivian Nurses Association as we embark on our 20th year of service. For nearly 2 decades, our association is committed to advancing the nursing profession, strengthening leadership, and contribution to a healthier Maldives. This conference reflects that commitment and our belief that lasting progress is achieved through collaboration. I extend my sincere appreciation to our chief guest, Her Excellency, Madam First Lady Sajda Mohammed, for honoring us with your presence. I also thank the Honorable Minister of Health and Welfare, our sponsors, partners, speakers, scientific and organizing committee, and our volunteers. Your unwavering support has made IJCHP 2026 possible. What a journey it has been to birth this conference. To all our delegates, thank you for being part of this journey. I encourage you to engage fully over the upcoming days, share your ideas, challenge perspectives, build new partnerships, and leave inspired to make an even greater difference in your communities. Together, let us reaffirm our commitment to excellence, compassion, and evidence-based practice. Let us continue to empower one another, strengthen our profession, and shape a healthier, more sustainable future for generations to come. Thank you for joining us, and it is my great pleasure to welcome you all to Crossroad Maldives and IJCHP 2026. Wabillahi tawfiq wal hidayah. Thank you, and wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you, Ms. Shifana, for your inspiring remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite the conference co-chair, associate professor, Fatima Chifaza, to present the conference souvenir to the First Lady of the Republic of Maldives, Madam Sajda Mohammed. May I now respectfully invite the First Lady of the Republic of Maldives, Madam Sajida Mohammed, to the stage to receive this token of our appreciation and deliver the official opening address to formally declare the Third International Joint Conference for Healthcare Professionals 2026 open. First Lady Madam Sajida Mohammed.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Minister of Health, Family Welfare, Gila Ali, co-chairs of the conference, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, esteemed healthcare professionals, researchers, and educators, international guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and a very good morning. It is a great honor and true pleasure to join you this morning for the opening ceremony of the Third International Joint Conference for Healthcare Professionals. I warmly welcome all our distinguished delegates, speakers, researchers, educators, and healthcare professionals from around the world to the Maldives. Your presence reflects a shared commitment to advancing healthcare through knowledge, collaboration, and innovation. I commend the Maldivian Nurses Association, EBP Champions Maldives, and all partner organizations for convening this important conference under the inspiring theme, Evidence, Empowerment, and Education, Leading the Future of Healthcare for Sustainable Impact. This theme speaks not only to the future of healthcare, but to the future of our societies. Because healthcare is, at its heart, about people. Behind every scientific breakthrough is a patient whose life is changed. Behind every clinical guideline is a family searching for hope. Behind every health system are dedicated professionals who choose every single day to serve others with skill, with integrity and compassion. Because health is the foundation upon which every inspiration is built. Without good health, education cannot flourish. Communities cannot prosper. Economies cannot thrive. And nations cannot fully realize their potential. Ladies and gentlemen, we often measure the strength of a country by the size of its economy, the height of its buildings, or the sophistication of its technology. Yet perhaps the true measure of a nation is something far simpler. It is how well it cares for its people. Healthcare is therefore much more than a public service. It is a reflection of our values. It reflects our compassion, our commitment to equity, and our belief that every human life possesses equal dignity and deserves the highest standard of care. Every healthcare professional understands this better than anyone else. Behind every patient record is a person. Behind every diagnosis is a family. Behind every successful treatment is the quiet dedication of professionals who often work long hours, make difficult decisions, and carry enormous responsibility with remarkable humility. Today, I wish to pay the tribute to all healthcare professionals gathered here and to the millions around the world whose compassion, resilience, and professionalism continue to strengthen our societies every single day. Your work may not always make headlines, but it changes lives. It restores hope, and very often, it saves futures. Ladies and gentlemen, healthcare is entering one of the most transformative periods in history. Artificial intelligence is changing diagnostics. Digital technologies are transforming access to care. Genomics is reshaping personalized medicines. Robotics, data science, and predictive analytics are opening possibilities that previous generations could scarcely imagine. Yet, amid this extraordinary transformation, one truth remains constant. Technology may enhance healthcare, but only humanity can truly heal. No algorithm can replace kindness. No machine can comfort an anxious parent. No innovation can substitute the reassurance offered by the caring nurse, the wisdom of an experienced physician, or the compassion of a healthcare worker who chooses to stand beside a patient during their most vulnerable moments. As we embrace innovation, let us never lose sight of the human heart of healthcare. Let us ensure that technology serves people, not the other way around. The conference theme also reminds us of another essential truth. Evidence without education cannot transform practice. Education without empowerment cannot inspire leadership. And empowerment without compassion cannot deliver meaningful healthcare. These three pillars, evidence, education, and empowerment, must always advance together. Evidence provides confidence, education builds competence, empowerment creates leaders capable of transforming health system for generations to come. Ladies and gentlemen, for small island and developed states such as the Maldives, resilient healthcare systems are not a luxury, they are a necessity. Climate change, emerging diseases, demographic transitions, and geographic dispersion requires us to think differently about healthcare delivery. Our response must be innovative. Our policies must be evidence-based. Our professionals must be continuously equipped with knowledge and new skills. The government of Maldives remains committed to strengthening healthcare through investment in people, modern infrastructure, digital transformation, specialized services, and international partnerships. But the strongest healthcare systems are not built only through policies. They are built by people, by educators who inspire curiosity, researchers who pursue knowledge, healthcare professionals who embrace lifelong learning, and leaders who are willing to challenge old assumptions in pursuit of better outcomes. I'm particularly pleased that this conference brings together participants from many countries and professional disciplines. The greatest breakthroughs often occur when diverse perspectives meet, when knowledge crosses borders, when experience is shared openly, and when collaboration replaces competition. In today's interconnected world, no nation possesses all the answers, but together we can discover better ones. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to say a few words about nurses. Across every healthcare system, nurses remain the constant presence throughout a patient's journey. They are often the first to recognize subtle changes, the first to comfort, the last to leave. They combine scientific knowledge with extraordinary compassion. Their contribution extends far beyond clinical care. They educate families, advocate for patients, lead research, shape health policy, and strengthen communities. Today, I wish to express my deepest appreciation to every nurse serving in the Maldives and around the world. Your dedication is one of the healthcare's greatest strengths. You inspire us all. It also wish to recognize the many women represented here today. Women continue to form the backbone of healthcare system across the world. Yet leadership within healthcare must increasingly reflect the immense contribution, expertise, and vision. When women lead, health systems become stronger, more inclusive, and more responsive to the needs of communities. Supporting women in healthcare leadership is therefore not simply a matter of equality. It is a matter of improving healthcare itself. Over the coming days, this conference will present new research, innovative ideas, and well-built discussions. But partnership, its greatest legacy, will not be found in its presentations. It will be found in the relationships you build, the partnerships you establish, the ideas you carry home, and the lives that will ultimately be improved because of the conversations that begin here. I congratulate the organizing committee, volunteers, sponsors, and every individual whose dedication has made this remarkable conference possible. Your commitment has created a platform that will benefit not only the Maldives, but the wider global healthcare community. Allow me to conclude with this reflection. History remembers remarkable buildings, it remembers scientific discoveries, it remembers technological revolutions. But above all, history remembers those who chose to serve humanity. Each of you has made that choice. May this conference renew your sense of purpose. May it strengthen your partnerships. May it inspire bold ideas, and may it remind us all that future of healthcare will ultimately be shaped not only by what we know, but how deeply we care. Together, let us lead with evidence, empower through education, innovate with courage, and serve humanity with compassion. It is now my great pleasure to declare the third International Joint Conference for Healthcare Professionals officially open. I wish you all a successful, enriching, and inspiring conference. Thank you. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for your inspiring address and for officially opening the third International Joint Conference for Healthcare Professionals. Your words have set a meaningful and inspiring tone for the conference, reminding us of the importance of evidence education and collaboration and leadership in shaping the future of healthcare. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the opening ceremony. We kindly invite all delegates, speakers, and distinguished guests to remain in the hall for the official conference photograph. Following the group photograph, refreshments will be served courtesy of Crossroads Maldives, and we invite you to enjoy this opportunity to network with colleagues before the scientific program begins. On behalf of the organising committee, thank you for joining us today. We wish you a productive, engaging, and memorable International Joint Conference 2026. Enjoy the conference. Thank you.
Mana International Joint Conference for Healthcare Professionals mi conference afeshum ke rasmiyat ka mi conference ke shafir mehman ke khud ka baad wada ke nabi rasul jumhuriya ke am madam Sajida Muhammad ada mi rasmiyat ke tere mi wani mi tindu hakuriya mi kenda conference ke muhim kama ko to rasul jumhuriya ke am kamala makfur da kawafa ada mi ay ke ka mi tindu mi conference kuriya kenda iruka mi daira gaso ko gase hi daira ka masake kura ba pe fulong etanakan epe mi hidme for ko te manda ko taka gole ko tum mi mawdumat takadi yal padal kurum kuriya kenda kam fa kolve dem mi conference me kuriya kenda magar maksada talala iruka mi hama si hi daira ka penu kura emmera galu ko taka gole ko tum mashfa ko yal padal kurumata ka kuriya kenda conference me ge kuring de conference mi eke harto ka paba fa pabe mi har kuriya kenda conference karaje mene heng avitter kaum taka di amami aki ka jumla nuwa kaumakung ami conference ka eba barebe adu sette pure kina barebe mi conference ka barbe ka nama kam fa kolve mi asa par mi rasmiyat against malum of wa kalana ur habal tenis farang file wa kutak kaide assalamu alaikum.